SBG as a whole, that's what it is. It's a community. I mean, we use the term tribe, but it's, you know, from street kids to doctors, lawyers, it doesn't matter about the background. You know, the mat is an equalizer, the art is an equalizer, and, you know, everyone gets together and it kind of is interested in the same thing, and that's the development and truth in fighting.
I'm Travis Davison. I'm the Vice President of Straight Blast Gym International. I'm also the owner of SBG Montana, SBG North in Whitefish, SBG Missoula, but then in addition to that, I'm basically Matt's right-hand man when it comes to international affairs and organization. I met Matt in 1999 in Portland, Oregon, and since then things have just gotten better and better.
My name's Matt Thornton, and I'm the founder of Straight Blast Gym, head instructor. Started in 1992. Sometime in there, Carl Tanswell contacted me to come to the UK for the first time, and it was about the same time I'd actually met John Kavanagh in Ireland. I became friends with both of them. They became students. They were teaching full-time here. And since that time, I guess that's been about 18, 19 years ago, you know, Carl has many of his own black belts now, and I have 15 of my black belts, and it's kind of organically spread in a really good way.
We're at SBG Rochdale today. You know, we have a lot of groups within SBG UK, and SBG UK is part of SBG International. Well, it's the first day of camp, so kind of split each people into groups, so they kind of mix up. Each coach is 10 minutes. Predominantly this camp was there's a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, different guys focused on different positions.
I'm working a funk roll, which is a technique taken from folk style wrestling. Because he's not just going to roll over as I pass. I'm going to take his leg and I'm going to pass it over my chest.
The other coaches coach different areas.
Every form of defense should have some form of offense from that.
People were training, striking in a live manner with no one getting hurt.
Parry, then left two, sit back.
Me and Matt focused on mount today, and I know that that's been his focus for well over a year, the one position.
So I kind of focus just on one position a year and really try and get into it, and by the time the people finish my class, they're going to be better at that position than they were when they walked in. Right now we're working the first part of when you're fighting on the ground. The most important thing in the beginning is just your position, your posture. So we're working that, where they put their weight, making sure they're relaxed, connected to the other person, and then we'll build on that. I want your feet connected. I don't want to see this. I do not want to see the top of your feet and the shins, right? We're going to talk a lot more about that today, but that becomes even more important as we go. I'm not here to show you something new. I'm here because when you walk off the mat after my class, you're going to be that much better than you were before you start. That's what I do, okay?
For me, the mount stuff we did this afternoon, it followed on from what we did last year. So Matt Thornton was over last year and he coached some work from mount, and then this year he's gone straight back in, picking up from where we left off and added to that.
I'm proud that as the years have gone by, we've gotten better, smarter, safer about how we train.
Like, we've had kids here this weekend, they're on the mat training with the adults, and their level is years ahead.
The younger generation, they learn from our mistakes, and they also learn at a much faster rate because we're always finding better ways to teach material.
And so right now, SBG's kind of established itself as the brand for MMA. But what's different about SBG is not necessarily the martial arts that we teach. The training methods that we use are revolutionary.
The workshop has been amazing. We've learned lots of techniques.
But the most important thing that I think sets SBG apart, that one tribe, one vibe mentality.
Being a part of the SBG tribe has really helped me physically, personally, and with overall jiu-jitsu and mixed martial arts game in general.
That culture where I can go around the world and from gym to gym, and if I walk into an SBG anywhere, I'm always going to be greeted by friendly faces, intelligent people, compassionate people, people who are sincerely interested in learning the best way.
Train with each other, roll with each other, get to know each other, learn off each other, get that sense of community.
And that's what sets us apart, our campaign to choke out cancer, which is a worldwide attempt using our huge organization to generate money to donate to cancer research and hopefully finding a cure.
But I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who's been a part of this camp. As you can see, the vibe on the mat, we always say one tribe, one vibe. As you can see, the vibe on the mat's strong, man. We've got a community that's growing constantly. It's an honour to have this training camp being run at my gym, and looking forward to next year.